living in the wish fulfilled. Today, you guys, I want to talk to you about a very, very important topic that a lot of you seem to struggle with. I want to talk about living in the end, or living in the wish fulfilled, as Neville said it, or Neville talked about it. When Neville said you have to live in the wish fulfilled, he meant the feeling, the knowing of your desire already being realized in physical form. So let's think about it. If you imagine yourself living the life you desire to live as the person you desire to be, who would you be? What would you do? How would you feel when you're taking a shower in the morning? How would you feel when you're going to bed at night? What would you think about while you're making yourself dinner? What would you be feeling when you're walking through the woods, taking a nice walk in the sun? What would you do? Many of you, because we are all programmed due to society to have the belief that the physical world is more real than the mental or spiritual world, we fall for the idea that there is such a thing as a physical reality. Yes, your senses tell you that there is. So it is real to the sense that your brain is interpreting your senses to make it appear real. Living in the wish fulfilled, on the other hand, is not based on physical senses. It is based on your imagination, on your inner state of being. So many of you, when they think they have to live in the wish fulfilled, they believe that they have to imagine things that aren't really there. And you try to live in the end instead of from the end, which means you try to imagine a scene as if it's currently happening. But while it's currently happening, you're not the version that already has the desired state as a set and normal appearance in your life, occurrence in your life. And this is where many struggle, because living in the wish fulfilled means you already are the person that you desire to be, and you already have what you desire to have. So let me explain that with a simple example on how to do this. Let's say you desire to have a cell phone, okay? You don't have a cell phone currently, but you desire to have a cell phone. So who would the version of you be that already owns the cell phone? This version of you that already has the cell phone would probably be very calm right now. They wouldn't be on the phone while they're taking a shower, I'm quite sure of that. And this person would probably not think about the cell phone before going to bed all night long. SATs, as Neville talked about them, state akin to sleep, can be very powerful tools to get you into an imaginary state of your wish fulfilled. But here's the trick. Don't do it to gain something. As I said in my last video, it is important for you to give to yourself. Give to yourself the feeling of already having what you desire to have. So Let's go back to our example with the cell phone. You want to have a cell phone and you're laying in bed doing an exercise, state akin to sleep. So you're laying down and you close your eyes, you relax, and you imagine holding your phone. You imagine feeling the weight of the phone in your hand. You imagine the case around the phone. You imagine which ringtones the phone has and all of these things. But you don't do it with the intention to have it or get it, not with the intention to get it, but to give it to yourself, to experience this phone for yourself in that very moment before it appears in a physical reality. So living in the wish fulfilled is quite simple, actually. One of the easiest tasks, once you realize that you're not trying to change anything outside of yourself. And I know that I say this in every video, nothing to change but self, and it is true. So in order to have this cell phone on a physical level, you give yourself the experience of having it. Whenever something contradicting to this new story shows up in your life, you remain relaxed, you remain stable, you remain in a safe feeling within yourself. And this, my friends, is living in the end. This is the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And I always say living in the end, but it's actually living from the end. So you live from a state where the end had already happened. The event that you desire to experience already happened. It's not happening right now. It already did. That's why Neville said, when you imagine a scene in a state akin to sleep, you imagine a scene which concludes that your desire had already been fulfilled. In the case of a cell phone, it will not be a scene where you buy the cell phone or shop for it online. In the example of the cell phone, living in the end or from the end, living the wish fulfilled would be a scene where you text someone from that phone or get a text on that phone because it's already yours. So now, whenever you feel like you're bothered by the physical world around you, take a deep breath. A deep breath. Calm your mind. And if you can't calm your mind at this moment, try to calm your body because they're connected. And once your body is relaxed, your mind will follow. And relaxation will get you wherever you desire to be. Because your version, living the life you desire to live, having the things you desire to have, this version is very calm at all times because there's nothing to worry about. So I hope this video helps, and I hope you all are having an amazing day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.